Hi, welcome to Algebra 1 and welcome to Rockwall High School. My name is Mr. Alexander and I am going to be your Algebra 1 teacher this year. We're going to be doing all of our learning through the Canvas management system. And so this is my Canvas page. When you come to your Algebra 1 class on the days you have me, you will link to this page. And then when you get there, you're going to see a whiteboard with the date and then today you will. And it's going to list all the items that you're responsible for doing on that day. And so you can see today we're going to do roll call attendance, student profile, and paperwork. And then we're actually going to start the first lesson. If you're in my first period class, your days are split. And so you will do half of it on A day, half of it on B day. So for today, A period students, on Wednesday, August 27th, you're only going to complete the red part. If you're a B student, meaning you're in my class for an hour and a half today, then you will do the red and the purple. If this is Thursday, August 28th, then my first period students, you'll finish by doing the purple. And if you're one of my A-day students on Thursday, August 28th, you'll do all 7 items. Okay, so now, once you see what you have to do for that day, I want to make sure you understand the course tools is another area where anything you need for the class, you'll be able to find there if it's not a link on the left-hand side. So once you see everything on this board, I want you to jump over here to today's lesson. When you click on today's lesson, it's going to take you to my modules, and it will list everything you're supposed to do for that day, starting with your attendance. When you click on daily attendance, it's going to take you to the attendance page, and you'll have an orange click here for attendance button. Click on that button, and it will take you to a Google form that I'm going to ask you to fill out every day. If you don't fill out this every day, you choose your past period. If you don't fill this out every day, I can't count you present. Make sure that you're using your name, your official name, so your first and your last name. You can't just use initials, you can't use nicknames, because I won't know who you are and I won't be able to count you present. Then you will click I am present for remote or face-to-face learning, and then submit, and then your attendance is done for the day. Once that happens, close that one out, go back to today's lesson, and you can do the next part. Since it's the start of school, we're going to do all of our paperwork. And I usually hand these in paper form, but this year we're going to do them as a Google form. And so I'm going to have you fill out the student profile. It's another Google form. And then I'm going to have parents fill out the parent contact, supplies, and syllabus receipt. So if you're at school today, when you go home tonight, please ask your parents nicely to fill this out. And if you are at home right now, parents are very busy right now. Please find the most convenient time for your parents and then ask them to fill that out. Okay. So then we're going to start the lesson. This is our Unit 1 lesson. In order to do class, you're going to need 3 things from me for a supply list. You need a set of dry erase markers that you'll keep to yourself that you'll use in class when we do wipe off board practice. And then you will need pencils, and you will need at least a 5-subject spiral notebook, a large notebook to take notes in. When you get to the Unit 1, we're going to start today. It's linear expressions, equations, and inequalities. This is our first chapter. It's always set up the same way. You're going to start out with your notes. You have a blank set of notes. If you want to print those, you can, or you will take these notes in your notebook. Then you have a PowerPoint presentation of notes. That is the same thing. It's just in PowerPoint form, and it has all of the notes filled in. And then you have a video lesson. The video lesson is me teaching. Now, if you are in my class, I am going to be teaching you live, so you won't need that video lesson. But if you're at home, if it's one of the days you're at home, if you're learning from home remotely, then this is how you will get your lesson. It's the PowerPoint just in a video. Once you finish the notes, you'll go to the practice assignment. You'll notice that I have included a practice key. The reason why is the practice assignment is not a grade. You will not turn that in. It is not homework. It is your practice that you need to do as much as you can to make sure you understand the material. Because the way I take your grade is the next time I see you, the next time I have you in class, you will take a 3 to 4 question quiz where you'll be able to show me what you know. And that's how you get your daily grades. Your other grades in class are tests or the occasional projects, which we have 1 or 2 a year. Once you finish doing your assignment, your practice assignment, you do your star checkout. It's 1 or 2 star questions and then a ticket out the door, which is kind of a chat type exit ticket. If you need tutorials, I'm going to be online from 4 to 4:30 every day, and you will get a link through Canvas in the announcements. If you have any questions, please come to the afternoon tutorial.